All right, hello everyone. Back here for another tutorial, hole 7, par 4. So we do already have, a tailwind case for you guys for this hole. And here's another tailwind. You can see this tailwind is a little bit different. It is a little bit different than the last angle that you might have seen from me. So I do want to point out that you do need to be a little bit more careful when you see wind like this, because what's going to end up happening when you curl it, it is going to push much more towards the right. So you're going to see me, I'm trying to land it over here, but because of the way that the wind angle is, you're going to see me kind of aim over significantly. And, allow for that ball to come back well right, because it's going to shoot very right here. And if you aren't careful, here you can see that it's just clipping the edge there. And here you can see I get it up onto the green, maybe just a little bit too much backspin. But keep in mind, if I take off that backspin, that it's going to shoot a little bit more left. So I almost have to get a little bit more aggressive towards the right, which is a little dangerous because it starts to bring the rough into play. But there you can see that I did roll it up onto the surface there. Keeping in mind that to get the ball to get towards the hole, you would have to take off the backspin, because as you can see, I came up a little bit short, and doing that is going to cause the ball to go more left. So the opposite of what you want to have happen. That backspin is helping the ball to cut right. So all that helps the ball to get around towards the corner there. And here you can see my opponent, this is kind of a good visualization of what you want to do, except the only thing you want to do is you just want to maybe one top spin, very little. You don't want to try to do too much when you're doing that bounce shot. So you do want to just gracefully hit it over into the other fairway and try to give yourself a pitch. So I will get you guys a video for that. I just don't have it yet. But I will, next time, even if I get the tailwind, I won't go for it. How about that? Because that's the only way that I'm going to go with it. Keep in mind that the tailwind case that you saw from before is different from the tailwind case that I had this time, because this time it was a little bit more angled towards the hole, which means that you need to kind of play it a little bit more safely towards the left, because it's going to cut harder towards the right. If you guys look at my other tailwind case, it was a much more straight and a little bit more resistant wind to the curl. This is going to be a much more aiding curl wind. So if you don't accommodate for that in your landing zone, you will land too much towards the right rough and possibly hit it. And if you hit it, you probably won't be in the fairway. So it is kind of a major miss, so to speak, because it might cost you a stroke, or the opportunity for a very easy stroke anyway. Because keeping it in the fairway, had my opponent there been a little bit more laid up, as opposed to kind of trying to hit this power shot that you can't bend around the corner, you just want to get it out into the middle of the fairway there, give yourself a chance with the thorn. And the only way that that's going to happen is by taking off some of the topspin in those tailwinds. So you'll have to, really be careful with how much topspin you apply so you can get it to stop, as opposed to running through that fairway. In any regard, good luck with that hole, guys, and be on the lookout for more revisions to come.